This is the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. What I want to share with you guys today is about seed retention. I've talked about semen retention for a very long time, and I think it's time for us to change the word to seed retention. Now, yes, it's one aspect of it is because, hey, the word semen in the search engine on YouTube is actually makes it so that you become demonetized, and I'm getting towards monetization now because of you guys. So maybe we should change it to seed retention. But not only because of that, I think seed retention is the correct frame of word because of the word seed. Just think about the word seed. Seeds produce miracles. Really, when you plant a seed, it could be for a tree, right? From trees, you'll get the fruit. It becomes a literal tree, man. Like you plant a seed, just like this little puny thing, and then eventually when it's nurtured and planted and fertilized and everything is amazing with it, it's giving sunlight and all that stuff, it grows up to become an amazing tree that gives you fruit. That's insane. It's a miracle. Just like seed, a seed that is planted that becomes a tree and produces fruit is a miracle. Your seed, okay, your sperm, your semen, in fact, is a miracle as well. The miracle that can come from your seed is absolutely amazing. And it has the power, it has the life force to create a human baby, a child, in your image. It's insane. It's a miracle. When that seed is fertilizing the egg, is fertilizing the woman, and it becomes a baby, it's an absolute miracle. The beautiful aspect of it is if you retain that seed, if you actually don't just waste it by the wayside for it to be lost and not be used, instead you should invest it back into your own self. It's called resorption, according to what Mike V says. The resorption of your seed back into your body, because you've got a sperm production going on in the background, baby. You've got a sperm production that allows that life force to remain with you if you don't spill it. Guys are not able to control themselves, these guys. They've got porn. They've got women in short clothing or whatever it is during the summertime or when they're on vacation. It's insane. And what I'm basically saying here is that if you manage to become one of those that last 30 to 40 days without any form of ejaculation, you're a very, very rare breed. And that seed is going to be reinvested in your system and allow you to control your urges, allow you to control your need and your desperation for having female companionship. It's going to help you to use that life force, that energy that comes from that seed in order to achieve and accomplish worthwhile goals that you desire to accomplish. It allows your mental stability to take place. In the past, you've been all over the place, up and down, up and down, up and down. You might not think that you're being up and down. But if you think about it, you don't have an attitude independent of circumstances yet. You're not filled with joy and happiness all of the time yet. You don't have your dopamine levels working at their correct capacity anymore. You used to, but then you started with porn. Then you started drinking alcohol. Then you started using all sorts of stimulants and instant gratification to get you to the point where your dopamine levels are not working according to how they're supposed to be working. With seed retention, that actually takes place again. You're healing your dopamine levels. You're healing your brain. You're rebooting it. And you're healing your organs. Every time you ejaculate constantly, all the time, several times a week, you're draining your organs. You're putting your kidneys in survival mode. Okay? Survival mode instead of growth mode. You want your organs to work at their utmost capacity all of the time to get rid of the toxins from your food. You know, there's pretty much toxins in all the foods that you're eating. But if your organs are working the way that they should, they protect your body. Your immune system will work optimally. Your heart will work optimally. You'll have a desire, you'll have so much energy in you that you'll desire to exercise all the time, pretty much every day. You'll have so much energy that you can actually, when you meet people, you give them energy. And when you give people energy, guess what? They suddenly are like, oh, I've got energy too. And then they throw it back to you. And then suddenly you've got more energy. And then you give them more energy. And this is what's so beautiful about seed retention. Notice I'm saying seed retention, not semen retention. I'm practicing, okay? It's going to be difficult to kind of switch my mind around because it's a habit. But it's going to happen. So, basically, seed retention is where it's at, okay? If you manage to practice that principle of seed retention, one small step at a time, you are going to create happiness and joy in your life. Seed retention creates miracles. It creates the miracle of a child, but it also creates miracles in your life. Okay, let me tell you about the time when Luista was about to hit $10,000 in 1 month in July 2019. He had been selling all month, and then the last day of the month he had $400 left, and then he suddenly got an order for $320, and he was like, I think this is the closest we'll get, Joseph. And he had $80 left before he'd hit $10,000, and we had the goal. The goal was $10,000, and it was 1 hour left before midnight. And I told him, you can do it. You can actually make it happen. And you know what he did? He made it happen. He got $10,000 worth of sales in July 2019. You know why that happened? Because he was practicing seed retention. It produces miracles because you get an attitude independent of circumstances and you believe that you can make things happen. That produced a miracle that was absolutely amazing. And he might not think about it right now, but it was because of seed retention. He didn't give up. So you've got the choice, guys. You've got the choice. Hey guys, I just want to share at the end here that I'm ready to work with those that are willing to work with me. I have a special coaching program where I coach people for 4 sessions in 1 month, and I charge them $300 a month for that. But what I'm willing to do right now is to take in 15 guys that work together with me with the same coaching program where I help them to establish their business or massively grow the business that they have. And I'm willing to give you a special August offer right now to celebrate that I'm going back to America to see my wife and kids again. You're gonna get it for $100 flippin' dollars. That's an insane offer. So if you want to be one of those guys, hit me up on joseph@highvalue.no. I'm ready to go if you are.